At the end of the day, I'm glad to be human.
I'm 21.
Hey you guys, it's Carly here, back with another video, and I'm sorry that I'm like really excited to tell you guys this story. So it's another story time about my creepy childhood. Okay, now that was just cringy. Let's never do that again. It's about my childhood, how I wanted to become a vampire. Comment down below if I wasn't the only one who wanted to become a vampire, because I wanted to live forever. I wanted to flap my wings. What are you doing? I wanted to do all of that good stuff. I wanted to be a vampire. Let's just start off. I was in 3rd grade or 2nd grade, doesn't matter, 3rd or 2nd grade, and I had a friend, let's just call her Wendy. So Wendy, basically, she was like, oh my goodness, I'm a vampire, and I was like, so cool, like, I want to become a vampire, why not? And before that, she showed me her teeth, and you know, my little brain, it was like, it is so real. It's so real. She was like, oh my goodness, like my teeth are like really sharp, you know, like look at them. And I was like, I'm so interested. After that, she was like, you know what? I should come to your house. I should flap on the window, like to wake you up, and you know, like I'll just bite you in like the middle of the night and you'll become a vampire. And I was like, yo, that is way too cool for me to miss out on. So guess who went home that day and put a set of alarm for 12 a.m. to 1 a.m.? This kid. So I went home and I set an alarm for 12 a.m. I don't know like the exact time. It was between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. I was just sitting up on the bed like, she never came. And day after, I was like, you know, like, why didn't you like come to my house last night? Like, I was waiting for you. She was like, oh, I was busy, I'm sorry. You know, like, me thinking about it now, what else would you be doing at 12 a.m. to 1 a.m.? You were sleeping. That's exactly what you're doing. You lied to me. Girl, you lied to me, talking about you love me from the start. Guess what happened 2 years later? Another vampire occurrence came up. But between those 2 years, guess who was looking up YouTube videos about how to become a vampire? Me. Because I wanted to become a vampire so badly and so ridiculously is unreal. So basically for those 2 years, I was like,
position where you will not be disturbed. Now, take a deep...
That's what I was doing for the 2 years of my life. I was looking up how to become a vampire. Anyways, after those 2 years of me, you know, quote unquote being with Wendy, this other girl came up. We're just gonna call her Ariel. So Ariel came up and she was like, you can come over to my house one day. And I was like, no, what? Let me come over your house. You know, it was like the last day of school. I went over her house and everything. As soon as we got off the bus, we started walking to her house. And I don't know when the vampire conversation brought up. Anyways, so when we got in her house, she was like, I have this watermelon stuff that will make you become a vampire. And she had like all of these rules. Oh, you have to do this, and this for it to work and everything. And you know, I was like, why not? You know, I can become a vampire. Okay, so after all of that happened, she pulled out this stuff out the freezer and it was like watermelon. I like took some and I started eating it. And I was like, this is gonna be like a full blown out change for me, okay? I will never become a human ever again. So after that, you know, my brain, it was like, you're gonna turn into a vampire. And you know, like your brain is like not even developed yet. You know, even now it's not developed. Just imagine me as an 8-year-old.
I'm very mature for my age.
So after that, you know, I just stayed over her house. I was gonna sleep over and everything, but then I was just worried about my dog Stella. My mom came to pick me up and I went home. And obviously I never turned into a vampire, so everyone just lied to me. YouTube videos lied to me, 2 people lied to me. Girl, you lied to me, talking about... I obviously never turned into a vampire. My teeth aren't sharp. And I don't obviously have bat wings like I wanted, but at the end of the day, I'm glad to be a human. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed, and see you for the next video.